everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're having a great start to your day wherever you may be. We are here to do a reading for trust. And, it's a difficult concept. It's hard for us to do. And so I hope that this reading is beneficial to you. We've got the Everyday Witch Oracle, and that's what we're going to use for today's reading. So, thank you for spending part of your day with me. It truly means the world to me. In this reading, what I want to accomplish is how we can strengthen the trust that we have in ourselves as well as in the process, right? And this is all about, discovering ways to move forward with confidence and a sense of ease. So let's get into it. Now, you'll hear throughout the week in my different videos that I've had to switch up the live that I normally do on Mondays because my husband's away. Also, I have not been feeling well. I've been fighting something for the last couple of weeks, and it's snowing here, and it's cold, and so I'm going to switch up the live. It's on Friday, so make sure that you have your bell notification checked off so you don't miss it. And I will see you there, hopefully. All right, so our first card has come out. Our second card has come out. Our third card has come out. Our fourth card and our fifth card. All right. Whoops, that's totally crooked. So sorry. Still crooked. Anyway, here we go. So our first card is, what can I trust now? And we have ground and center. So what we can trust right now is our foundation and our alignment. In other words, if you're feeling like you're not aligned, then put yourself in a position where you feel more aligned, whether that means going out into nature, whether that means, working in the garden, whether that's a herb garden at the kitchen sink or literally outside in the garden. If you live in a climate that's appropriate, maybe that is doing some grounding work or grabbing onto, like a smoky quartz or a hematite to ground yourself, right? Doing some meditation. What you can trust is that power that you have to put yourself in a position where you feel more grounded and more aligned, right? More centered. That you have that tool in your toolbox. Our next card, where are we being reassured? And we have go with the flow. Now, what I love about this card is the cat that is sort of the lookout, if you will. So where are we being reassured and go with the flow? That seems like it doesn't really fit, but it does, because what we are learning as we navigate this tricky month of January, where there is pressure to do something different or to, reinvent yourself, right? With resolutions and intentions and goals and so forth. contrast that with the weather outside. For a good portion of us, it's cold and it's dark and it seems bleak, and we just want to stay inside and sort of cuddle up on the sofa, right? Those energies seem to be opposite of each other. But if we can look at the cold and the dark and embrace it for the energy that it's giving us, what it's giving us is that sense of coming inside and getting warm, right? Being cozy, being comfortable, navigating those two contrasting concepts is literally going with the flow. And that's how we are being reassured in this moment. Our next card is what supports us underneath it all, right? When we go through that, list in our head and it feels like things aren't making sense, what's the thing that we've got sort of like in our back pocket? Imagine and envision. And I love this because, you are the author of your own book, your own story. You are the one that creates the ebbs and the flows, the ups, the downs, the successes and achievements, and in some cases, even the perceived challenges and failures, right? You have the ability to see the possibilities, to seek out those opportunities. If you allow yourself to be open. And so I want to say that in addition to this imagine and envision, be open. The next card is the steady step forward, right? What's the thing that's gonna like make it all make sense? The comma or the dot or the hyphen. What's the thing that's gonna connect everything up here? And we've got tears of joy and sadness. This is a really powerful card because it implies that we've had some thinking, right? We've figured some things out. We've thought, we've gained some clarity, done a lot of reflection, and we figured out where we have been, where we want to go, and how do we want to get there. And sometimes going through those kinds of lists can be challenging. They can be liberating. It could be a combination of both. Sometimes just giving yourself the grace to stop sort of taking ownership of past experiences or weight that you carry, or just releasing that can be emotional. I've done a lot of mirror work, and sometimes just looking at myself in the mirror, brings a tear to my eye. So a steady step forward is that release, that sort of moment when you look yourself in the eye and have some clarity, right? All right, so let's move on now to our next card, our last card, what I don't need to force. What I don't need to force. Meditation for creativity. Now that's an interesting card to come out at this point. And what I want to suggest to you is, what I love about this card is that this is telling us that, that spark is within us. There is, like it's right there. It's right at the doorstep. It's sort of like, I don't know why I thought of this, but it's like when you have something and it's, that saying, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's kind of like that. Like I can't name it. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's right there. It's within my grasp, within my reach. And what I love about that is that tells us that we're ready, right? Now, if you followed the journey through January in the course of these videos, we sort of got ourselves out of the fog of being tired from the hustle and bustle of the holidays and the celebrations, and embracing the cold and the dark, and wanting to stay inside, and the pressure of the resolutions and all of that. And we sort of navigated the mind shift and the body shift, right? The understanding shift. And now we are in that phase when we are starting to figure things out. We can see the forest through the trees, and we're ready to take action. That's what this week is all about. This week is the taking it from the thinking to the action. And what I love is that this card is telling us we are ready. It is right there. It's within our grasp, within our reach. And that is a beautiful thing. I hope that you found this helpful. I hope that it is resonating with some of you. Please do let me know in the comment section what you feel like you are ready for. I would love to hear. I know I'm ready to make some changes, and I'm quite excited about it. So I want to say thank you again for joining me, and I will see you when I see you next. And until then, I wish you many, many blessings. Bye for now.